We're starting off good with a cough, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm NoGod21. Welcome to a new project. Welcome to Let's Play .hack GU Last Recode. An HD remaster compilation of the .hack GU trilogy from the PS2, as well as a new chapter in the form of Volume 4. As well as the bonus disc from the... was it limited edition or collector's edition? I think it was limited edition of the trilogy. Anyway, this is basically, hey, you want backstory to this setting and this storyline? Here you go. Anyway, the story of .hack GU is split between 4 fucking volumes, so yeah, we're gonna be here a while. The original trilogy, 1 through 3, and the brand new story, which is Volume 4. I think this is gonna take a while. So, let's start off with Adventure of Volume 1, Rebirth. And we're not gonna continue because that was just a test to make sure the game was running and everything was good. So, new game. And prepare for a bunch of cutscenes. We can either start the game in normal mode or cheat mode. We can start the game in normal mode, which is just a normal experience, or we start cheat mode for those who have played this game, or for those who only want to enjoy the story. So in addition to this being a compilation and HD remaster, it also has quite a few quality of life improvements as well, too numerous for me to list right now, but one of the main ones is this cheat mode, which basically gives you access to every single potential party member and maxes them out. I'm not kidding. Cheat mode is correct. But no, I am not a bitch, so we're going with normal. And time for a lot of cutscenes and very little gameplay in the first hour. Because you know how this goes. Good God, those sandwiches are gonna come back up today, aren't they? Alright, I think I need to explain some context for those who are not familiar with .hack as a whole. .hack is a franchise set in an alternate history of Japan. I say alternate history because, well, the main thing is a dominant, basically VR MMO.
This is cool. Hey. Hey, you. You, the adept rogue. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you.
Don't trust these two, by the way.
So, I take it this is your first time playing this game.
Yeah, I just finished installing it to my PC.
Well, if you wish, we will be honored to show you around.
Huh?
I am sure you would like to become well acquainted as soon as possible.
Just say yes and come along with us. I promise you won't regret it.
All right, it is decided then. Here, I'll hand you my member address.
Acquire EO10's member address. And Asta's member address.
Member addresses are short email addresses that you can only use in the world. Short mail allows you to instantly send and receive messages from any player online in the world.
Gotta love the pauses.
You can only invite people that you have member addresses for to join into your party.
All right, so let's open the menu.
And we're gonna be pressing wide open it. As I was saying, the world is basically a VR MMORPG where the main story of Dot Hack surrounds. And to say the least, it gets deep and complicated, is to say the least. Anyway. And of course, Dot Hack is split up into anime, manga, light novels, video games, the whole shebang. You know how this goes. Fortunately, with GU, there's maybe some references from the previous games in here, but you don't really need to play the previous games to understand what's going on. Because, okay, I'm gonna need to talk about this thing for a minute. In the previous games, it was set in the world version 1. In GU, it's set in the world version 2. Basically, a bunch of stuff happened, and the game had to basically be reformatted and recreated. And they basically had to change a lot of stuff, so that's why things are different in GU versus the originals. But other than that, it's still the underlying core. Let's just say it gets real complicated. To say the least. We're talking, SAO complicated before SAO. Because, if I remember correctly, Dot Hack did the whole coma thing first. Well, in SAO's case, it's less coma and more getting killed in the first season, but my point still stands. Anyway, this is gonna be basically a tutorial for a while, so let's get this out of the way. Let's see, what do we got? We got items, skills, equipment, customized skill triggers, status, quest, awakening, strategy, memoir, logout, and party. Basically, we can only do certain things during this tutorial.
This is a list of all the people who have a member address.
Choose the names from this list and press A. So basically, Adioten, who is a Blade Brandier, and Asta's an Edge Punisher. Don't worry. These class names literally do not mean jack squat.
Okay, let's have some fun.
I am honored to lend you my sword.
Right.
Okay, great. Now your party is complete. Remember, you can only invite people logged into the world.
Enough with the formalities. Should we go on to your first adventure?
The fact that this is a RPG that's simulating an MMO RPG in a single-player RPG is a mindfuck. Head to the save shop before taking on an adventure. Go to the save shop clerk, choose save from the menu to save your progress in the game. Hello, mister. Welcome, would you like to save your adventure? You can save your game here. Come here when you reach the ports in your adventure. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Save points. I got a feeling this game's gonna be brutal. After the preparations are complete, use the Chaos Gate to go on the adventure. Also, gotta love the run cycle.
This is a transporter called the Chaos Gate. Players can use this to travel from the root town to other locations. Choose Warp menu. In the world, all locations except for root towns, fields, and dungeons are called areas.
You can warp to these areas by combining 3 words at the Chaos Gate.
And this is yeah. And this is how you get to various areas in the game. You're gonna need to do this for story and side questing, so hope you get good at it.
These words determine the type of area, monster strength, and so on.
Of course, you could always just put in random bullshit for what you have available and see what happens. I wouldn't do that.
All right, let's try out the word selection. Choose area word from the menu.
Alright, area word.
This is where you input the words. The thing at the top is the word plate. You combine the 3 words in here to create the area you want to go. The gyro at the left of the screen shows your current stock of words. You can get more words by getting information from other players, emails, and forums. Okay, why don't you give it a try? Let's start with the first word. Choose courageous from your stock.
It's not like I can't select anything else with this being a tutorial area. What a lovely name for an area. Courageous, engaging, daydream. Prepare to see some outlandish shit.
Okay, now you can go to your first area.
Okay, it looks like it's gonna be a level 1 field. Reach the temple with the symbol fragments. Treasure level 1. The elements of the enemies are there. I think that's what that's for. And that is people and friends are inside the area. At those 2 symbols on top mean anything.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. See the mark left of the area word? That's a server symbol. It indicates the server you're currently in. Right now, it's showing triangle for Delta.
Lovely.
So, as you can see, we are all in the Delta server.
If it's a different server, you'll go to another area even with the same area word.
Fun.
Pay attention to the server symbol when invited to an area by a friend.
If you want to know more, just check out some of the forums. All right, then we're off to Delta Courageous Engaging Daydream.
Monsters in this area, right, just right at your current level. The items you acquire will be just right. Oh boy.
So, we've all been transported to a field.
Open your map to take a look at the layout.
It's not like I haven't done this tutorial 3 times now. The first was when I tried emulating this game back on the PS2 when I started years ago, back when my PC was shit.
This is the area map.
It ran!
Use this screen to check current position, mission info, and any other information you may need.
It ran like shit, by the way, on my old PC. The second time was the test, and now this is the 3rd time. Okay, so our mission details are...
This is our mission.
Select the number of symbol fragments required for this area. Okay.
Missions are basically, well, I guess they're sort of like our objective for the area. It looks like this is a collection mission.
By the way, I should apologize. I got a feeling my mall is going to be covering up things. It's probably going to be covering up text and or a minimap.
We must collect 3 symbol fragments and make our way to the Beast Temple.
The symbol fragments are in treasure chests found on the altars. The altars are protected by monsters, so the only options are to open the treasure without being seen. Or defeat the monsters first, then open the treasure.
These are the altar icons. I suggest we first head to each of these icons and open the treasure chests.
Now, this is the icon for the Beast Temple, which is our final destination.
Okay, now that we've confirmed what our mission is, let's be on our way!
At the very least, this tutorial is comprehensive enough to get you through most of it. Most of the basic stuff, anyway. Fuck off, phone. Discharge.
Wait up, Asta. You forgot one more thing.
Oh yeah, the minimap's actually in the top left. Not the bottom left. Use this transport to return to town after completing the area's mission. It's also got a healing function called Platform Rest, which you can use once in the area. Use it when you're low on HP and SP.
Okay, this time let's really get going.
You ensure where the Beast Temple or the altars are, just press back button to check the map. Hooray! And since this is the first volume of GU, it's gonna look subpar, to say the least. That's...
Nice. We found an altar already.
Perform a surprise attack by approaching the monsters around the altar while being seen and pressing A when the target cursor appears. Now press A for a surprise attack. Hiya!
This'll be quick!
Once a battle begins, the battle area spreads out like this.
He also says something that if you don't do a surprise attack, it's basically, wow, you're bad at this.
The battle area is surrounded by the battle fence, so it's virtually impossible for anyone to escape.
And I don't think enemies can enter the battlefield anyway. Because once you engage an enemy, anyone that's inside the circle is stuck inside until the battle's over, and anyone outside cannot enter the battle. Which I think that's the case.
The only way to escape from a battle is with an item called a smoke screen.
Classic.
Asta and I don't have one right now, so we'll have to fight it out.
You mean I'll fight it on you two ain't gonna do shit. And time to just spam the basic attack. By the way, I hope you like Yuri Lowenthal, because you're gonna be hearing him scream a lot.
Hey, you're not too bad.
I could swap it to Japanese, but nah.
Not so difficult, huh?
Hold down A and release when charge is full.
Yeah, keep it up.
That's it. Just continue fighting like that.
Okay, basic controls. Regular attack is the A button, tap A repeatedly, do combos, charge attack, hold down the attack button, guard for B, and hit the left stick for the item menu. Select the item to use and press A to use it, press X to view, Y to trash. The stars and the numbers help come to fix the rarity of that item. There are 5 different rarity levels. The higher the number, the rarer it is. Common, uncommon, rare, super rare, ultra rare. Okay, we got Sprite Drop, which recovers an ally's SP by 50, which is a rarity of 2. While Health Drink increases heals HP by 100 for a rarity of 1. Go figure. Healing is more common than fucking skill points. Now, as you may have noticed, that our two friends over here are basically level 10 while we're stuck at level 1.
Well, that's that, I guess.
And as you can see, because they're level 10, they don't gain shit for XP while we gain a lot. And we get another health drink. And 3 GP. Sometimes treasure chests on top of the altars will contain symbol fragments. Need to open the beast temple. Remember to search treasure chests for defeating the monsters around the altars. Collect 3 symbol fragments by opening all the treasure chests on the altars. Symbol fragments are used to open the temple gate. Search treasure chest top of the altar. We know this is basic stuff. It's not that difficult. Acquire the first fragment. Head for the next altar to the east. Check the map for directions. Oh, boy.
All right, we found another altar. I'll teach you about using skills to attack.
Perform a surprise attack by approaching the monsters around the altar while being seen, yada yada yada. Now it's time for the skill tutorial. Think fast, Chuckle
This'll
Nuts.
be quick.
The regular and combo attacks are just simply normal attacks. Skills enable you to do much more damage to your enemies.
Skills are powerful attacks require SP skill points to perform. Press Y to open the main menu, select skill to open the list. The skill trigger is a shortcut for performing skills. Press the right bumper, R1, because I refuse to say bumpers and triggers when they're buttons. And since
Okay, what you see here is the skill trigger menu. Do you see the 4 panels? You can press the button that corresponds to each panel to execute the different arts.
Now try it out by using the arts. Gale Blade.
And since we're only level 1, we only have 1 to use.
Gale Blade!
All right, perfect.
The skill trigger is not just a shortcut.
It can also be used to stop enemy attacks, or it can be used to interrupt one of your own.
Aren't you forgetting something important, EO10? There is an even more important use for the skill trigger.
Of course I haven't forgotten. You're talking about Rengeki, right?
Rengeki is advanced skill attack with increased amount of inflicted damage. Perform Rengeki, use a skill attack when the enemy is surrounded by a blue and purple ring. Appears when continuously inflicted with damage. Attack the enemy until surrounded by blue and purple rings. And here we go.
Rengeki Blade!
A favorite action is triggered when Rengeki is used or other conditions are met. It raises the morale of your party members and will allow you to execute more powerful attacks. Conditions for favorite actions vary with each party member.
There you go.
Very well. Shall we let him play as he wishes?
That's a good idea. All right, Haseo, it's all up to you now.
Trigger gauge will appear above the player's head when the skill trigger is used, so it's not possible to use items or skills until this gauge fills up and the button appears.
Ogre Sword!
Twin moons!
As you can see, level 10 does make a huge difference.
Lose!
And we get a bonus for the Rengeki. 3 gold. And fragment number 2. And we head further north. Do not worry about anything because... Oh, okay, so my head's gonna be covering up the health bars. It's final to remember what EO10 and Asta have taught you to acquire the item inside the treasure chest.
Slow! Gale Blade!
Now, fortunately for me, I can't exactly change targets. I can't roll out of danger. I can only run and block. Fortunately, blocking prevents all damage from actually touching you.
Gale Blade!
But this can be solved later.
That was nothing.
And we gained a level. Doesn't really do anything right now, but now we're level 2. Symbol fragment 3 acquired. The fragments have started to shine. The fragments have joined together. Yay, we get the judge's symbol. And now we can enter the Beast Temple and end the tutorial.
Yeah! Awesome job! All right, let's finish off by heading for the Beast Temple.
Okay, now use the map to check your position, just like we taught you.
First aid trader, give gifts to them, exchange items with a member of your party. You may be able to get a very good deal depending on the trade. You can also trade with players who are not in your party. Give items you possess to a member of your party. You should give them great equipment, they'll immediately put it on. So you get to go to places you've never seen and meet new people. Right. And in case it hasn't been obvious by the way I've been commenting on these two, they are not good people. And you're about to find that out real fast. Because this was set during the, what? Priorities are all about bonds? Lol. Yeah, you're about to see a lot of degenerate behavior. In we go. Anyway, I think GU is set during, like, the 2010s, so expect a lot of, culture from there to show up. Especially online MMO culture. Ugh. Well, maybe not American culture. Definitely Japanese, though.
This is a statue of Folset, the god of law. We just call it the Beast statue. But I think in the game's story, it's supposed to be an important god or something. You see that treasure box? That's the offering to the beast statue. There's a rare item inside of that you can only get in this area.
Go ahead and open it, Haseo.
You sure?
Go ahead, you're still a noob. You need all the help you can get.
And once we open the treasure chest, the tutorial is over. And cue their true nature being revealed in 3, 2, 1. We get dry gear. Fantastic.
Thanks. What the?
The items in the treasure chest are your rewards.
Yes, and our reward is you.
I love taking out these pathetic noobs. It's really quite fun. Face it, an idiot like you isn't qualified to play this game.
Hey, hold on. I thought you said I could kill this one. Don't you remember? After all, this is my reward!
If you can't tell, these two are psychos.
Nice try, dear.
You know, it's a good thing this is not a rated M game, otherwise this would be a lot more violent.
How pathetic.
Well, what do you expect from a noob who's just logged in for the first time?
At least you two are gonna get your just desserts by this guy.
Come on, say something already.
Hello?
I swear, just pretend to be their friend, and they fall all over themselves to let you PK them. Hey, you're still around, aren't you, kid? Huh? What the?
And we'll never see these two again. Maybe. Also, there's a lot of church thematic music, by the way, in this series. A little person who's very important to the plot.
Welcome to the world.
And this is where the storyline of Dot Hack Roots comes in. Yes, because now we have, well, a time skip. You want to know what happens in the time skip? 8 months? Watch the Dot Hack Roots anime. Anyway, it looks like Haseo's got an upgrade, to say the least. And oh goody, a party of assholes.
Please help me!
And we're gonna
What
be
an idiot.
we're gonna be in cutscene mode for a while now, so I'm just gonna put down the controller. Actually, that's probably not a good idea because vibrations might be a thing.
The terror of death!
It's Aseo! The PKK!
What?
Nice to give us voice credits right at the opening, though. There's a lot of familiar names, too. You know the fight's over when you bust out the chainsaw.
I'm surprised. I didn't think you'd be that strong. I guess this means that the rumor about you killing 100 PKers wasn't a lie after all. Hey, come on, don't look at me like that. Here, let me apologize. So just take it easy, calm down, and die!
Did you really expect that to work? When has that ever worked?
Do you know Tri-Edge?
What did you say?
He's a legendary PK shrouded in blue fire. They say players that get killed by him never come back to the game.
Huh? Oh, come on now. Don't tell me you actually believe that crap. Those old forum fairy tales. So, you think you can go up against me, the Great Bordeaux, and just walk away like nothing happened?
I think he can. Brutal, to say the least.
Yeah, I think I can.
Like I said, it's a good thing this isn't an M-rated game, because it would be a lot fucking more brutal. Decapitation by a chainsaw is not a good look, to say the least. Volume 1, Rebirth. I'm half tempted to turn off notifications on my phone, but,
So it's you. You, the character that stinks of death. The terror of death. You're the PKK, Haseo. Players who kill other players are disgraceful. And I agree it's terrible how PKs can just strut around the world so easily these days. But is it right that you PKKs have chosen to use brute force to stop them?
I don't have time for this. Not now.
You have no authority, and it earns you nothing. So why? I am the leader of Moon Tree's Unit 2. My friends call me Sakaki, and I'm afraid I cannot overlook your actions.
Did you say Moon Tree? What's that? The name of a guild? Sorry, Sakaki, but I've already got enough friends. Thanks.
Do you always interrupt people like that? You know, Sakaki wasn't finished talking to you yet.
Shino.
Atali, do you know this person?
No?
Atali.
It's not unusual to meet players with similar characters in an online game like this. Just a case of mistaken identity.
Hey, you. Why don't you just... Huh? A text message. Delta Hidden Forbidden Waterfall. Waiting at RK Keln. But who sent it? Ovan!
Just hold on a moment. Why don't you stop acting like a complete fool? Remember what you PKKs are trying to do. If you succeed, you'll be no different from the PKs themselves.
I, don't think you need to take it that seriously, but okay, sure. And if you can't figure out terminology at this point, PK stands for player killer and PKK stands for player killer killer. Yes, very original, I know.
Ovan!
It's been a long time, Haseo. Or maybe I should call you the Terror of Death. You've gotten quite strong, a lot stronger than you were back then.
Well, I was forced to become stronger, thanks to you. You, where have you been?
Haseo, always the reliable one. I knew I could count on you.
When the Twilight Brigade broke up, why didn't you come then? What have you been doing the last 6 months?
I was busy. It was such a small seed. I needed to find out what was growing inside. And there was only one way to find out. That's why I decided to raise it.
You raised it? What are you talking about, Ovan?
I'm speaking figuratively.
When you suddenly disappeared, we all just... Why did you disappear like that? After that, Shino...
Haseo, do you want to know about Tri-Edge?
Wait, you know Tri-Edge?
6 months now, and Shino hasn't come back to the world since Tri-Edge killed her. Meanwhile, the real-life Shino is lying in a coma, and no one seems to know the reason why. Tri-Edge, he is not a normal PK.
So you knew about Shino?
Yes, but that's all that I know. But if you were able to find Tri-Edge, you might learn something about Shino's coma. You may also learn more about what really happened that day. And if you were somehow able to defeat Tri-Edge...
Which isn't gonna happen.
Shino would come out of the coma.
Well, it ain't gonna happen now.
If my information is correct, he will be back today, at the scene of the crime.
The scene of the crime? You mean...
Delta Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground. The place where Shino was killed.
And a place that's very pivotal to this entire franchise's
Bronze
plot.
Cathedral. Yes, finally. I'll get my chance. I swear I'll bring Shino back. I'll do it, Ovan.
Yes, you and I, We're the only ones who could possibly bring her back.
We're the only ones. Ovan?
I'll meet you at the Holy Ground. There are some things I must do.
Right. I got a feeling that Ovan set us up for failure.
He will be back today, at the scene of the crime.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this ain't gonna go over so well.
Tri-Edge is coming here.
They say there used to be a statue of a girl here.
A girl?
That's right. She was called Aura.
I wonder, why'd she disappear?
Who knows? Maybe she just lost her interest. Lost hope for this world.
What's that sound?
The sound of death approaching? Because I hate to tell you this, Haseo, you ain't gonna win this fight. And I'm not saying that because I know what happens. I'm saying that because, well, you're not dealing with a player character. You're dealing with a fucking entity itself.
Is that Tri-Edge? You bastard!
I like to remind you, I think Haseo during this is like level 130 something.
What the hell are you? This guy killed Shino. It's not over yet!
You see, Haseo, if you had waited a few minutes, you probably would have gotten more answers. But no, you had to let your anger basically drive you to get fucked. Reboot complete.
Huh? What the? I was fighting Tri-Edge, but then...
Continuing process.
Damn it, I can't remember.
System reformatting complete.
Huh? I don't remember doing that.
No, Haseo, you didn't do that. Tri-Hedge did that. That last attack he did has basically reformatted your entire game.
Reformatted? What's going on? What about my emails?
And when I say reformat, I mean everything has basically gotten factory resetted, which includes your emails, your friends list, your character. You lost everything, pal. But at least you didn't die and end up in a coma. Instead, you got reformatted and level drained.
Huh? What the hell? I would never delete these. They're all gone? Even the emails I got from Shino.
No greeting cards to send. No addresses registered.
Everything's been reformatted.
Yep.
What the hell is going on?
Another email.
An email? Fine, let's take a look.
Ultimine Mine OS 2016-2017 Mine All Rights Reserved. Mine OS offers a creative and comfortable lifestyle for everyone. There's a new mail from Ovan.
Ovan?
Choices. There are two paths before you. One of these will lead to safety and shame. This is the path where you give up the world and never log in again. The other path leads to peril and pride. It's a path where you continue the world and resume your search for the truth. Let me be blunt. The latter path is torturous and will threaten both your mind and body. Once you have chosen it, there will be no turning back. If you still choose to walk this path, then there will come a time when you and I will meet again in the world. When the time comes, I'll say again this to you. Welcome to the world. Ovan, you are a fucking shifty, manipulative son of a bitch. You know that? You're also someone who knows a lot more than he lets on, but refuses to actually tell people.
Trial and truth. Whether or not I should quit the world? You should know better, Ovan. I'm gonna go back to the world, and then I'm gonna get Shino back, no matter what.
If you can't tell, Haseo really likes Shino. Okay, what else do we got on this PC screen? We got news capture? Topics. Free streaming. We investigate the hottest topics for you. Salvador Ihara. Online Jack. Doll syndrome is a serious illness, secret spreading among elementary school students. Our online Jack investigator Shiro Sugai, no professor on author. Online games training our children to adults. Dangers of doll syndrome. Okay. R2 breaks the 12 million mark. CyberConnect Japan announced today that its popular online game, The World R2, has sold 12 million copies worldwide. CC Core's other products include The World, Fate Must Die, Person, and Kuru Kuru Michi. The World R2 is an online game set in a fantasy world where humans and beasts live together. Players become world-renowned adventurers traveling around killing monsters, discovering the world's secrets. As recently as a few years ago, shares in the world were at an all-time low due to the emergence of new developers. On top of that, the world was completely shut down after all data was lost in a disastrous fire at CC Core headquarters. Yep, like I said, that's the event that caused the first version of the world to be scrapped, and they had to basically redo everything. Amid the chaos and compensation issues that resulted from these events, CC Core announced a sequel, The World R2. Most people deemed it a desperate plea for attention, and many analysts declared that R2 would fail miserably. However, the figures shown today that proven that the world is as popular as ever. CC Core seems confident. Watch us overcome the problems we encountered in our previous title. It seems everyone will be watching the world for some time today. See today. Let's see, other headlines. What do we got? Ubiquitous family surplus 70%. Deleted data, ongoing grudges, death by gaming, a worldwide epidemic, outdoor introverts, New York, and back in the day, ASST service begins, CC Japan announces model MD2, games to blame for juvenile delinquency, Nation United on citizen numbering system, new space station nearing completion. Oh my goodness. Well, let's see. CyberConnect Japan announced the release of the new M2D micro monocle display. The retail price will be 49,800 yen, impulse model. Advances in mobile technology give birth to a new type of introvert known as outdoor introverts who used to let go of their mobile devices during travel, work, school, impulse, shopping, eating, and romantic dates. Wow. Player killers and players killed. Players known as PKers exist in online games. They are player killers. They play the game to defeat other player characters. This is unsanctioned PvP, by the way. It's one thing to do it in made personal duels and self arenas and battlegrounds. It's another thing to just go out onto the world and just start slaughtering people indiscriminately. Victors often lose experience points in the game currency, made them given up playing online because of shock. When asked, most players will say things like this: "It's allowed in the game, that's not against the rules. Everyone's got different playing styles, or if you don't like it, go play a game that doesn't allow it." Wow. AKA, this is cyberbullying. How much of a loser do you have to be just to kill people in a video game? Seriously. It's true that the many online games, yada yada yada. PK Pro will never go away unless people controlling the characters change. Exactly. And that's not gonna happen. Alright, what else do we have? Community forums. The World, Crimson Versus, News, Rumors, and Apakalu. The World. Existence of the PK system, where can I get Om Shell, Epitaph of Twilight? I miss R1. Oh my god, it's an actual forum system. Ugh. Rumors, looking for Tan, Forest of Pain, the Urban Legend Mystery of the World. Please read Rumor Board. What the hell's this? We're uploading, showing off drawings to other members. Kalu is named a new Babylonian or new Assyrian mythology or something like that. I don't know the details. Anyone know? Okay. Community forums, Crimson Versus, which is basically a minigame. Movie player for the movies that we've seen so far. Accessories. We can listen to music or change the background. We can't really have, we don't have access to wallpapers just yet. We can change the color of the background. Hooray, I guess. But here's our main thing, data manager. We can save and load our progress. Let's save, shall we? A playtime of 31 minutes, huh? Well, let's see how much I've been recording for. Almost an hour. Yeah, that sounds about right. And as you can see, neat little screensaver mode. Anyway, I am gonna call it here for now, ladies and gentlemen. This is a good point to stop because, well, Once Haseo logs back into the world, well, he's in for a rude surprise. Boo. But I'll save that for next time. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been NoGod21. This has been Let's Play Doc Hack GU. And next episode, we log into the world and see what has changed for Haseo. I'm gonna guess a lot. But until then, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful evening. I'll see you all next time.